Can you really buy land with zero down? You absolutely can. And I'm going to show you on this video. In fact, hello, land seekers. Welcome to Land Moto. And in this video, we're going to look at 56 properties, all with owner financing. So if you're looking for land and you're like, wait a minute, land is expensive. I need a big down payment. I need good credit. None of that is true because I'm going to show you properties with zero down today. I can almost guarantee it. But the question is it 3 or more or 3 or less? I don't know. We're going to find out. And we're not going to wait any other time because basically I'm going to jump into this and along the way, I'll tell you how owner financing works. Okay. So with that, let's just go. Here we go. First property up is in Izard County, Arkansas. Look at this one. It's a 1/4 acre lot. It's $2,900. And this is what I call a Ben Franklin property. $100 down and $70 a month for 48 months. Any property where the payment and down payment are below $100, because old Ben Franklin's on the $100 bill, guess what? We are rolling with that as a Ben Franklin property. Now, how do you get information on this? Well, it's simple. Here's the way that it works. You're going to scan that QR code that you see right over there, or every property is going to have a property code. You can just type that into your browser, elmoto.in/343947. You're going to type that in, and what's going to happen is you're going to go to the property description, and on the description, you're going to see all of the details. You're going to see like information about the property, taxes, whatever. There's a bunch of information there, and you can request information too from the seller. The way that owner financing works is that the seller of the land will finance it for you. There's no bank, there's no credit check, there's no employment verification. None of that exists. None of it exists. Okay, because the property is the guarantee. That's the way that it works. Here you go. That's how you're going to get more information. This is a quarter acre corner lot. So go check it out, and let's move on to our next property because we have now 55 more to go. Staying in Izard, we have a 0.3 acre property. Cash price on this one is $4,000. Bam! We have one so far of zero down. One. I say there's going to be, I'm going for 3. That's what I'm thinking today. Zero down, $100 a month, Ben Franklin property for 40 months. Notice right here, it's simple, easy math. $100 a month for 40 months, $4,000 or $4,000 cash today, no problem. This is property number 340386. Next up, Izard County. That says Lizard County, but that's not Lizard, it's Izard. Elzer, I don't know. 0.46 acres, cash price on this one is $4,200 with $49 down and then $110 a month for 48 months. You know what I say? I say you contact the seller and say, hey, listen, $49 down and $100 a month or less for 48 months. You got yourself a deal. Negotiate with them because you can do it. This is property number 383425. Next up, we have a 0.14 acre property in Sharp County, Arkansas. Cash price on this one is $2,900. It's another Ben Franklin property for 29 months. The math works there, guys. 0% interest. This is property number 382307, Apache, Arizona, 2 acres. Now, this is the point of time in the video that I always say because we always get a lot of comments. I want trees. Hang tight, baby. We're going to go back to the trees. And look, Arizona has trees too. You guys gotta grind through this with me. $15,000, $250 down and $259 a month for 72 months. This is property number 383369. Apache quarter acre lot, $9,000. $500 down and then $300 a month for 30 months. Now, one of the questions that people will ask is they'll say, hey, Scott, how is it that a 2 acre lot in Apache is available for $15,000, but then a 1/4 acre is like $9,000? Well, remember, it depends on where in the county that it is, because land over here in the county might be more expensive than land over here. There could be other things like utilities, where this one doesn't have utilities. It's different. It's different. So the only way that you figure this stuff out is you go and you compare and contrast different properties. That's why I like to show you a variety of them, so that you can compare and contrast the different types of properties. So when we look at this one, this is, wait, where was I? I was right here. I wasn't done with it. So this one right here is $500 down and then $300 a month for 30 months. This is property number 373571. Here we go. Apache, 1 acre, $3,800, $25 down, and then $99 a month. Another Ben Franklin property for 60 months. Now look, I don't love that term, guys. I'm just telling you straight up. I don't love the term. And what I mean by that is like the cash price is $3,800 and then the term is 60 months for $100 a month. No way. The math doesn't math to me. So this is where you get to push back and say, hey, no. I want to renegotiate the term. They may or may not do it. See, I don't want you to stop and not do a deal because the numbers in your brain like doesn't work. I want you to go do the deal, but I want you to know that you can negotiate and you should negotiate. And listen, I got to tell you something. Not everybody's going to want to negotiate. Somebody tried to negotiate this last week or 2 weeks ago. They tried to negotiate and they were upset because somebody's like, hey, our down payment is up here. It's like here, and they offered here, and they couldn't come to a deal, and then they were upset. That happens. Then they left them a bad review. That's not cool. If they don't work, they don't work. If the numbers don't work, the numbers don't work. There's rhymes and reasons why people can't do things. Just saying. Okay. This is property number 383611, but I do want you to negotiate. 1 acre, $6,000 with $150 down and $150 a month for 48 months. This is property number 383594. Apache, 1.11 acres, 11.5. 199 down and then $349 a month for 36 months. This is property number 377021. See, this is where I would negotiate another number. For example, maybe the 349 doesn't work for you a month. Maybe your budget is tighter. Well, you could say, hey, cut that in half, but double the term. Take the term to 72 months, not 36 months, double the term. But things have to work for both you and the other party. They have to be economically viable, because if not, then it doesn't work for either one of you. This is property number 377021. Cochise, Arizona, 1/3 of an acre, $3,000 with $100 down and then $81 a month for 36 months. This is a Ben Franklin property, and I can guarantee you this is not a bucket 3 property. If you're like, bucket 3, what's that? It's in the description, or you can just Google land moto buckets. Bucket 3 is basically recreational purposes. You're not really going to do recreational activities on this lot. Okay, Mohave, 1 1/4 acre lot next to BLM land, Bureau of Land Management, which means government land. $2,800. $2,800 for a 1 1/4 acre lot. It's a Ben Franklin property for 39 months. This is property number 380325. Mohave, another 1 1/4 acre lot, 20 minutes from Lake Mead. Think about that for a second. You're right there at the Grand Canyon West. $8,500 or $400 down and then $200 a month for 48 months. This is property number 339659. Okay, Mohave, another 1 1/4 acre lot. Okay, near the Colorado River, power poles, guys. Look at the power poles. That's a beautiful shot there. 1 1/4 acre lot, $7,900 with $155 down and $155 a month for 60 months. This is property number 383211. 1 1/4 acre lot. We just saw this one, didn't we? Oh wait, I went backwards. That's why we just saw it. I hit the wrong button. Okay, Mohave, 5 acres, $15,000. $1,000 down and then $269 a month for 72 months. This is property number 381611. Mohave, 2.33 acres, $8,900. Let me tell you guys something. This is Stevie Ray. Cool guy. You need to check out you got to check out all these properties. But he's a cool guy. Okay, another 0 down, by the way. That's 2 today. 2. I said 3. Well, it might be higher than that. At this pace, it might be higher than that. $189 a month for 48 months. This is property number 383297. Mohave, what is this? 6.79 acres. 18.6. $600 down and $600 a month for 30 months. See, this is another great example. This is another great example of the opportunity that you could possibly negotiate. I use the word possibly because I don't know the seller's numbers. But could you take that 30 months and turn it to 60, take the $600 a month, turn it to 300? It's all math. It's all math, guys. So again, I always tell people, don't let the numbers distract you. When you find the lot that you want, and notice that it says up at the top up there, you got 6 lots. Think about that one for a second. 6 lots. What does that mean? It means that they're all 6 together, like 6 together. How can I do this? 6 together. And then you control these things individually. It's like you're the king of the block. You can't make your own rules per se. You can make your rules on your own property. But what if you want to sell some of those properties off in the future? Absolutely, you can do that because they're not all connected together. They're just linked. They're linked together, but then you can say, hey, but don't want these anymore. I don't want the 2 on the end. Let them go. Sell them. You get some free land out of it eventually. This is property number 326355. Mohave 1 1/4 acre lot. Oh man, these ATVs. No, dune buggies. I'd love to go dune buggy driving out there. Look at that road. Well, you can't see the road. It's right up here. I'm blocking it. 4848. It's a Ben Franklin property for 48 months. This is property number 378220. Mohave 1.13 acres. Cash price on this one is $6,500. With $200 down and then $115 a month for 60 months. This is property number 359731. Another property in Mohave near Lake Mead. You can bank on it. 13.7 with $275 down, $275 a month for 72 months. This is property number 383013. Mohave 1.15 acres. Cash price on this one is $6,500. With $149 down and $138 a month for 72 months. This is property number 342520. Hey, don't leave off this channel yet. I saw you. Don't do it. Trees are coming up. Trees are coming up. Maybe not this one. Okay, 1.13 acres. Cash price on this one is $10,900 with $150 down and $150 a month for 72 months. This is property number 383615. Here we go. Told you trees were coming. I had to stop you from leaving. I saw you. 1.37 acres. Cash price on this one is $10,200 with $249 down and then $252 a month for 60 months. This is property number 380573. Okay, changing states now. We're heading out to Costilla, Colorado. Costilla, land of the 5-acre properties, man. Oh, and by the way, a little birdie told me that later in this video, we have a much bigger property. We're talking massive. We're talking Disney World, Disneyland size. That's what a little birdie told me. We got to go find it. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. Well, for those of you that are still here, you're going to find out. 5 acres, 15.4 with $500 down and then $285 a month for 72 months. This is property number 370862. 5 acres in Costilla, $6,300. $50 down and then $102 a month for 62 months. This is property number 383234. Costilla, 5 acres, $7,900. $199 down, $199 a month for 48 months. It says up there, tiny homes and mobiles allowed. Bingo. Here you go. This is property number 337612. 6.25 acres. Big views, power nearby. You are up in some beautiful land up there. 16.5 or $599 down and then $283 a month for 84 months. This is property number 380755. Costilla, 5 acres, 8,500. There we go, 8,500. What is this saying? They're still going for the 4th of July, man. 1776 down with so 1776 down, then 125 a month for 66 months. This is property number 383502. 5 acres here, $6,500 with $149 down and $149 a month for 60 months. This is property number 352691. Charlotte County, Florida, half acre. This is a beautiful area, $60,000 with $3,000 down and then $753 a month for 120 months. This is property number 339609. Look, I live in Florida. I've been in Florida my entire life. I've never lived outside of Florida. And of all the places, I'm not going to say I've visited every single county in Florida. I may have come close. At least driving through there. Maybe I should map it out one day of all the places I've ever driven, if I could even remember them. I might have hit all of them. I got to tell you something. One of my favorite counties, and I don't even live there, is Charlotte County, Florida. Why? The proximity. And I got to tell you something. I saw some land here many, many years ago, like 10 plus years ago. That's where I fell in love with it. I used to live not too far from there. And then I would go through there. I'm like, man, this is just incredible because of this. Look, this is what you get. You get this type of land on just city streets. And then you're 20 minutes from the beach, maybe 30 minutes from the beach. It's incredible. Now, this one's probably a little bit longer from the beach. It's a 0.17 acre property. Cash price on it is $18,000, $299 down and $295 a month for 84 months. This is property number 312703. Citrus County, Florida, 0.81 acres. Cash price on this one is $40,000, $750 down and $518 a month for 120 months. Look, let's be honest. This is a big lot, but it has some restrictions. What's the restrictions? You need to build a house like this. You're not putting a mobile home on there. It's not for recreational purposes. Who's this buyer? Someone that's looking for a place to live that they can build a house, or somebody that's looking for a long-term investment. Those are your two buyers. This is property number 327343. Jackson County, Florida, 1.34 acres. Cash price on this one is $16,500. This is a beautiful area too. This is probably up in the top 5 for me. Jackson County, $799 down and then $297 a month for 72 months. This is property number 346624. Putnam, quarter acre lot, $9,000 with $199 down and then $120 a month for 72 months. Lots of lakes in this area. This is property number 383604. Another quarter acre lot, $10,900. $195 down, $195 a month for 60 months. Property number here is 382507. No picture. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I have nothing to talk about, so I'm going to move on. 0.22 acre property here, $8,500 with $17 down. Seems like a theme today, $1,776. And then $200 a month for 60 months. This is property number 378041. Next up, 0.2 acres. This is what could be. Like, seriously, this is what you could do here. $9,000 with $99 down and then $199 a month for 60 months. This is property number 381933. Okay, this is also in Putnam. 0.21 acres. Cash price on this one is $9,300 with $199 down, $199 a month for 41 months. Okay, treed lot just off of paved roads. You got me at treed lots, paved roads. There you go. This is property number 382766. Benson, Missouri. What is this? The Ozarks? Okay. Quarter acre lot here, $6,250. $200 down and then $128 a month for 60 months. This is property number 380991. Cibola, New Mexico. This is a beautiful area too. 6.3 acres. Okay. 15.4 on this one. 0 down. What is that? Number 3? That's number 3. Ooh, I might be on track to hold my number 3 guess. I said 3, 0 downs. We'll see. 0 down, $300 a month for 60 months. This is property number 353046. Cibola, 5 acres here. Just imagine. I feel like I should whisper. Just imagine. Life here. $10,000 with $200 down and then $175 a month for 84 months. This is property number 371730. Luna, New Mexico, 5 acres here, 12.1. Easy access to power is what it says up there. $225 down, $225 a month for 53 months. This is property number 331372, Luna, half acre, $1,000. That's it, $1,000. And if you don't have $1,000 laying around, $49 down and then $49 a month for 34 months. This is property number 373354. I got to tell you something. Let's see. It was about 20 years ago. I had a job. And a guy at work was telling me that he was buying these pieces of land. This is 2005. Yeah, 2005. He was telling me he was buying these pieces of land, these little properties. He was buying properties in, I think it was in West Virginia. He was buying these little lots, and he was buying them on eBay. Okay, and he told me he's buying these little lots that used to have homes on there. He was buying them up, and I'm like, "What are you doing with them?" He's like, "Just holding them." And I'm like, "What? You buying them on eBay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm buying them on eBay." I'm like, "Huh." That's cool. He started showing me he had like a whole portfolio of land. Okay. He just started picking them up, little things that he could afford here and there. Okay. Like this one. I'm not saying this is one that he had. I'm just saying, like, in order to start down the path to kind of like get some land ownership here, these are great opportunities, something that you can pick up for like $1,000. So look, I'm not saying that $1,000 is not a lot of money. I mean, it really depends on your financial situation. Times in my life, $1,000 has been a lot of money. Times in my life, $1,000 hasn't been a lot of money. It's just the way that it is. And there's no rhyme or reason. It's not because I'm older. Heck, there's times today where I'm like, we might need to cut back a little bit. Just the way that things are sometimes. But the whole point of this story here is that, when you think about land is the one asset that never goes away. Land is the one asset that the United States government says you can't depreciate. You can depreciate a house. And in fact, if you have a house on a property and that house burns down, the house value is zero. But the real estate still has value because of the land. And that's the whole point here, is that when we have the opportunity to buy land, I do agree with what this says right here, where it says, celebrate your freedom on your own land. But more so, I think that the missed point is that when you own the land, you ultimately are on that path to grow and get more of it, because things happen, values change. I've had situations where I've known people who have owner financed properties through Land Moto, for example. I can point to you, like they owner finance land up in Pensacola, Florida through Land Moto, and the market changed and went up in value. And then they took this piece of land and they basically sold it. They had only put in like a few $1,000s worth of payments, but then when they sold it, it was at a much higher rate. So in this one situation, I think that they told me they paid like total of like $3,000 or $4,000 in on their loan. They ended up selling it and they made $5,000 profit. Profit. That means that they walked away with like $9,000. Think about that for a second. They turned $3,000 to $4,000 into $9,000. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen on every single property. I can't tell you. This is not gambling, and it's not. There's no time horizon on it. We don't know. But this is why I love this opportunity so much, is because you can literally own land for $49. Did I give the number? Property number is 373354. Okay, moving on. Socorro, New Mexico, 1 acre, 4680 with $80 down and then $100 a month for 46 months. This is property number 370940. I want to call to your attention up there. It says no HOA. I'm going to tell you a story. Some of you get upset when I tell stories, and guess what? It don't matter to me. I'm going to tell you the story anyway. True funny story. Check this out. The day before the 4th of July, this past 4th of July, when America was turning 250 years old, my HOA sends out an email to everybody that says, by the way, just remember, now, come on, just remember, our documents, our homeowners' documents, say that fireworks are prohibited. Now, I've lived in this community for 10 years. I can tell you one thing. This is not a new rule. This is an old rule. Okay, like nobody's ever enforced it. How are they going to enforce it? What are they going to do? Drive up the street at midnight, 11 o'clock at night? No way. On a holiday? No way. They're not doing it. It's unenforceable. They're not going to do anything else. But they send this email out. Okay, they send out an email. Guess what? The rebels of the neighborhood go on Facebook and they put that up there and they're like, 250 years worth of freedom, and you're telling me I can't do fireworks? Pound sand. Let me tell you something. The neighborhood was lit up like the 4th of July. Nobody cared. Now, I'm not telling you not to care, but my point is when you see a property that says no HOA, that's the thing. Do you want them telling you can't shoot off fireworks on the 4th of July? Come on, man. And now we continue with our program. And oh, by the way, that little birdie that told me that there was a big property, they were right. Because look at this one. 80 acres. Huh. 80 acres with, look at the streams. Look at the creeks. 80 acres in Elko, Nevada. $65,000 for 80 acres. $2,000 down, and then $677 a month for 180 months. And I'm going to tell you something. I have a surprise for you. I have a real surprise for you coming right now. Hold on a minute. This is property number 367636. And here's my surprise for you. My surprise is that if you're interested in this lot, in this 80 acres, when you reach out to them, you tell them, hey, Scott said on YouTube that the down payment is not $2,000. The down payment is $1,000. You tell them that. They'll do it. They will do it. Think about that for a second. You can go down the path of owning 80 acres with 2 creeks. Now, those are seasonal creeks. 2 creeks for $1,000. Is this not the greatest channel on YouTube? And I'm telling you, you tell them, Scott said on YouTube, $1,000, and they will do it. I know they'll do it. You just got to use those words, those magic words. Scott said on YouTube, $1,000. And you got it. This is property number 367636. And oh, by the way, just to put it into perspective, if you've ever seen Disneyland in California, that is 80 acres. You can have your own Disneyland for $1,000 down. Come on. You can thank me later. Okay, Elko, 1.13 acres. Cash price on this one is $7,200 with $160 down and $160 a month for 60 months. I can't help you out with this one. This is property number 377855. Okay, Elko, we just saw this one. I just want to hit the backward button again. Here we go. Okay, Elko, 1.13 acres. Cash price on this one is $7,000 with $139 down and $139 a month for 60 months. This is property number 379416. Elko, 40 acres. Look at this one. I can't help you out with this one either, but 40 acres, $32,000 with $1,000 down, and then $499 a month for 72 months. This is property number, what's the property number? 373216. I make a rule that I can't bring phones in here. No phones in here. I was going to see if I violated my own rule, but I didn't. Okay, because I was going to look it up. Check this one out. No HOAs. I bet you can launch your fireworks here. Okay, $5,400 in Oklahoma, Delaware, Oklahoma. RVs, camping, and mobile homes are welcome. There you go, $200 down and $200 a month for 34 months. This is property number 382069. That's a pretty nice property, too. Okay, Klamath, Oregon, 0.3 acres. Cash price on this one is $15,000. It's $250 down and $222 a month for 72 months. This is property number 375720. Klamath, 1.91 acres. 19.5 with $275 down and $275 a month for 70 months. This is property number 380444. 5 acres, cash price $19,000 with $199 down and then $249 a month for 100 months. This is property number 330290. Let's see, what do we have here? South Carolina. This is Clemson. Let me tell you about this one. Okay, this one is not a one-off property. I think there's like 5 or 6 of these that are connected side by side. So you're not limited based on that size. You can grab a whole block there, be the king of the block there. $34,000 with $349 down. Come on, look at that low down payment. $349 down and $302 a month for 120 months. This is property number 252037, Madison, Tennessee, 0.44 acres. Cash price on this one is $14,500. That's a nice lot too. 200 down, 200 down. That's crazy. And $264 a month for 72 months. This is property number 382321. Culberson, Texas, 5 acres, $6,500. Look at that. 0 down. That's number 4. Man, oh man, I had 3. We're at number 4 now. $111 a month for 65 months. This is property number 369579. Liberty, Texas, 0.17 acres, cash price $4,000, $199 down, and then $200 a month for 24 months. This is property number 343100. Where's Cletus and Fred? Where's my fishermen? They're not here. All right, I hope that you found a land connection on this video. If not, I want you to head over to landmodo.com where there's over 14,000 properties, all with owner financing. And I really, 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 really want you to keep watching to see if there's another property that catches your attention. And that means that I will see you in this video right here in about 3 seconds. Take care.